Danny, just tell us, how does it feel to win your first game in charge?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it was, especially a derby like that, Cass Wakey. You could see how special it was for the fans. So the boys have worked hard this week, and just top of that week off with a win was really important for us. You know, it's not the be all and end all in terms of the season, but just to get that win after a good week is. Hopefully, we can springboard and get even better and get back into rolling the sleeves up next week. But yeah, just to get off with a win, it's amazing.
Obviously, you've only just come in, but from what you've seen homework-wise on Cass previously, what do you feel was different about the side tonight?
It's hard to comment on previous performances. I'm not here to say how they've been doing all year or what's been going on. I'm just really pleased that we worked on some things in training this week. We've gone out and executed. I think the energy and the intensity all week's been fantastic. So I'm just only looking forward really in terms of this performance. There's still some areas we need to fix up, defensively especially. So it's not all smiles really. As my coach's hat on, I want to get back and get into work as soon as possible and work on them fix-ups.
It was a tense old night, wasn't it? What were your nerves like during it?
Awful, yeah. I don't miss this whatsoever. It's straight back into get back into coaching. That'll be fun. And back on stress, like pumping. But it was good. I thought the game swung a couple of ways. We started fast. Then Wakefield had a period 20 minutes where we were just under the pump. I don't think we touched the ball for like 9 minutes. Then we kind of came through that, showed some real adversity on his goal line to not concede too many, and then to put a couple of punches before half time and going 8 points up. I think it was amazing to see how they came through that adversity. But and then it kind of had that swing second half, similar. We was in it, then Wakey was on top, and we had to grind some stuff out there today.
What was your thoughts on Blake Austin's debut?
Well, it was good. Yeah, I think overall this week, I think he's been fantastic for the group. His talk, his leadership on field, he's taken some pressure off Milky there in the other half and allowed Gaz to roam at full back as well. So I think just that he's a quality player. We know what Blake Austin's capable of, and he's just a great pick-up for the club at this time of year, and he's just freed up other players to express themselves as well, which has been good. Probably a little bit quiet tonight in terms of some of his strike at times, but we was having a lot of joy down that other side as well. But I thought his kicking was good. He kicked the ball really well, found grass on some tough long kicks out of our half as well, which were big swings for us. So it's a good start for Blake.
You had some adversity, didn't you, with Jack Broadbent being forced off? How is he? He looked pretty bad at the
time. I think he's going to the hospital now for an X-ray. Yeah, he came off.
Elbow or shoulder?
I think it was his collarbone. His collarbone and his shoulder. So we had to flip Fozzie into the centre there as well, and with a bit of a force change on his hands. But fingers crossed for Jack. He's not too bad, and we'll see him hopefully in the next coming weeks.
You made some tough calls naming this your first side tonight, didn't you? How tough has that been this week, having to tell some senior players that they weren't involved in your first team?
Awful, yeah. This has probably been the hardest week of selection I've ever had to deal with. Coming in, I've been able to watch Cass's games previous. I've gone back, done my homework on the previous games. Looked over starts, compared players, getting feedback from staff. And then seeing how they've gone in training, but just to come in and have like 2 sessions with the boys before I named the team was really tough. And there were some lads there who were obviously disappointed that they weren't playing, and just tried to have honest conversations with them. They're all going to play the part and feature this year, and we need everybody to be working hard together as a team. But there was some tough discussions had on I think it was Thursday when I had to select or deselect some players as well, but they took it really well, they trained really well, and that's credit to the boys. It's not just 17 out there, it's the people who come on the bus who are still warming up, still training with the team yesterday. It's been a joint effort.
Just lastly from me, obviously, like you said, nothing's decided tonight. How do you read the run-in from a Cass point of view?
I've just seen it as Saints next week, so we can only it's cliches all the time, and one game at a time, and there's 5 games to go, and I'm sure Mark told you exactly the same. This wasn't the be all and end all tonight. There's going to be so many twists and turns before the end of the season. Wakey will win games. They'll showed tonight. I thought they was fantastic. Certainly that first half when they completed nearly 100%, really putting us at the pump, and they'll do that to other teams, and we'll get wins. So we just cannot focus on that, focus on ourselves, and focus on St Helens next week. Get the lads back down to earth. It's been great. They enjoyed that one, especially with the fans going mental on this side of it as well. It was a great atmosphere at the end, but back down to earth, enjoy it tonight, and then we'll roll the sleeves up and go again.
We've just worked out that I'm not stuttering this time. We've just worked out that Greg Egan's got 12 hat-tricks, I think, for Castleford. I mean, how good is it to have somebody like him with that sort of strike rate and ability to finish like that?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? His strike rate is something else. He's definitely a try scorer, and his pace. But yeah, it's credit to the people inside him as well. He had a bit of work to do. I think it was his first one in the corner where he stepped back inside, stopped himself going in touch. There was still a lot of work to do and score that. And not many wings in the comp had got over. So yeah, he'd been fantastic as Greg. He can do that. That's what he can do. But it's credit to people inside him as well to give him that space and to create those opportunities. I thought we had some good strike there and some good attacking plays tonight, which caused Wakefield trouble and scored a few good tries.
So Gaz with it, especially with those passes.
Yeah, Gaz was good again. I think that's speaking about Blake coming in has taken the pressure off Milky and Gaz there, and Gaz is a fantastic player in his ability there to roam and at full back and jump into the line when he wants and create things with two good half backs there, as well as we've got some strikers, some good players we've seen. So it's just getting them confident on the back of that. Hopefully they enjoyed that one. It's something to build on.
You said you'd seen little wins in the build-up to this game. Was that performance tonight the sum total of those little wins? Those little wins combining into a performance like that tonight?
I think so. Yeah, we always talk about the 1%ers, and we spoke about that all week. That's what wins you the games and gets you over the line. But about working hard for each other, covering each other's inside. No walking, just all constantly moving, kick chases, tying your line together. All them little bits, all them little 1% in the game are what add up, and I think we saw a few areas of that tonight. There was areas where it wasn't quite there yet, and we still need to keep working on it, and we'll keep working on that in training. But yeah, definitely glimpses tonight that it hopefully can be a step in the right direction.
It's quite a novel feeling, I guess, if you come into Wakefield in the relegation game and getting the upper hand. Does this kind of slightly lay some of those 17 year goes to the rest?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's had some obviously tough times at Wakefield, so to come here and get a win is fantastic. Yeah, it's a tough place to come. The atmosphere was amazing tonight. Both sets of fans created a great atmosphere. The build up from press and media about how big of the game it was, all added to the occasion, and to get the win in a tight game, in a big game that's been built up like that, it felt pretty special.
How much do you know about St Marley before you got here, and has he surprised you?
Not too much really. I know he was on a few clubs' radars at the start of the year after the World Cup, but yeah, I think he's been really good. Again, there's a couple of lads in there who I didn't know too much about, so it's continuing doing my homework and working with them players. And yeah, I thought he was very good tonight. He was blowing towards the end, and we had to just give him a little spell because of the work he'd put in. But yeah, he's a big human as well, and definitely someone with a lot of potential as a player. And he's a good bloke as well. Just being around the group, he's definitely fitted in well, even though he's been here for a short period of time.